All right, let's do a brief audio and visual check. You can see who's with me tonight. Let's do a quick audio and visual check for you, man. How are you doing?
Good, bro. How are you? Check, check, check.
Good. I see it's almost nighttime where you're at.
Yeah, it's, what is it, 9 p.m. right now?
You're on Eastern Standard Time, correct?
Actually, 1 hour ahead of that.
It's 9 p.m. Okay, so you're...
I think it's Atlantic Standard Time.
Atlantic Inner Time. Okay. So we're 1 hour after that. So you're 3 hours different than I am. For that case, it's almost close to bed. What time do you go to bed? I know you hop on the Slow Markets chat sometimes. Do you trade at this time?
Yeah, of course. Like, if a setup presents itself, yeah, I'll take it, bro. Why not?
Fair. So I'm going to do some of my housekeeping, then we'll just dive into it. I'm still on this Combine Challenge. I started as a community. So in the YouTube chat, there's our Topstep risk disclosure. Everything that we say and go over is for educational purpose only. It's not a signals class. As much as you guys want to just come in and follow us as trades, you guys have to think for yourself. Follow your own process. So here's a Combine. Last night, I ended Slow Markets down like $800-900. I started Fast Markets. Took a little bit of loss, but I ended up like $1,800. So had a nice swing. This is that same account. So if we look at these stats, you can see and go through some of them as well. I'll dive more in depth the later we get. But we are on the verge of new all-time highs. We've been hitting all-time highs very, very often the past few months. And sometimes it could be difficult on the daily chart. We only get one new candlestick every day. You can see we had that 3-bar reversal. We bounced off that 28,800s. And just like that, we're 1,200 points, 1,300 points higher. It's been 7 green days in a row. Tonight is marking another one right back above 30,100. We zoom into an hourly chart, and sure enough, we're knocking on the doors of those all-time highs. Very nice, strong bull trend. Maybe a bullish flagging pattern. We keep bumping up against these 30,110s, 115s. If we could break out, I know traders here during slow markets, man, they are, I don't want to see, they're probably a lot better trader than I am. I'm going to be honest. I like to say that I'm just an average trader doing the basics, the simplest. But yeah, I'm looking at this to be kind of a wedging formation. I know during the New York session, you caught that big move up, and you made some good money in that in your live account. Once you got off, we had a 3-bar reversal, and I caught the move down. So Fast Markets was pretty good. Made money on the move up. We made money on the move down, and now we're kind of higher lows, higher low, and equal highs. Are you watching anything? I know you can share your charts when you want, but is there anything that's piqued your interest tonight? Are you just a NASDAQ trader?
Yeah, I'll stick to NASDAQ. And to be honest, like you said, today we had a crazy push up and then a crazy push down. I think I got trailed out 4.8R, which is a very good trade. And then I was looking later for upside as well into the new all-time high, obviously. But so far, I haven't really seen anything super clear. So we'll see if we get something today or tonight. If not, you could probably maybe get a reversal lower or whatever the case may be, bro, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm looking at this now, and it looks like we recovered that entire sell-off.
The whole thing, yeah.
During Power Hour, the last, 5-10 minutes, we were right there near all-time highs. I mean, as we speak, we're bumping up against it. All-time high I'm looking at is going to be these basically 118, 119. We're sitting at 110, so we're about 10 points away from all-time highs. This is... Do we just go? How do you trade all-time highs? I know it's difficult. I was watching on your social media. You're like, it's just time to go on a vacation. You booked a trip. Did you?
I did. So, okay, listen. All-time highs is cool when Like for example, right now you have the high to target, and then after that, it's like, well, okay, now what? You just trail it. Like today, I saw you like hold that runner all day. I like that, right? So
That short, you mean?
yeah. And you had that one runner, you're just trailing it. I like trades like that.
When it works, it works. It sucks to the downside though, man. When you get a trade like you, you have a lot more confidence. It's like, okay, we're hitting all time highs, and I'm already 100 points in the money. Just let it run. But
Yeah.
when you're a technical trader, a price action trader, when we do start hitting these all time highs, for me anyway, and it sounds like similar to you, you just kind of just sit there, and there's not much for us to do, is there?
I mean, like the long-term investments should like offset that if you guys have any. But other than that, yeah, just wait for.
Do you have any? Do you have any long-term investments?
Of course.
Okay. So you're just sitting back this morning
Yeah.
while we were hitting all-time highs. You got your day trade on. I think it was what, 2 minis. You made quite a bit of money this morning, and you're just watching. You're just watching this. These markets just run through all-time highs. It's got to be a great feeling. But if you're not in a trade, what do you do? What are we doing? Like, if we start to break through these 30,100s, do you look for shorts, or do you just sit there and wait for pullbacks?
Honestly, I don't look for shorts, period, until the higher time frames like switching bearish. So this whole run, the past like whatever, how many days you said was green? 8.
Yeah.
I didn't take a single short. I don't think I took a single short.
It's more disciplined than me, man. More disciplined than me. I come on air, and that sell button starts calling my name.
yeah.
And sure enough, man, it happened this morning. I as soon as I get on air and I see Andre, I'm like, short. Let's short the hell out of this, and it works, right? Got a nice little 3-bar reversal. Obviously, you look for at least I'm looking for base hits, and then you get a nice sell off like we did today. And I check the markets in the afternoon, and we recover it all, and right back to all-time highs. So I'm gonna get the music going a little bit. We could talk shop. Feel free to ask any question, audience. You guys, they're never shy with asking questions. They're always wanting to know, what's the secrets, what's this, what's that. And I see Coach Jay, my man. He is in the class, filled up his gas tank for $90. So gas is hitting everywhere, and he's tuned into the signals class, which that's not here, but he's ready for the signals. Let's see if I can get this going. Let me know if the music's too loud for you guys, and we'll go. If I see something, I'll shout it out, trade it. I hate to say it, but this is a nice level to short it. I'm looking towards a short here in the NASDAQ. This is right where we were this morning. 30,100s. Let's look at gold. Do you trade anything besides NASDAQ?
No, that's it.
That's what you started trading and you stuck with it.
The S&P, like SPY, SPX. Yeah, pretty much it.
Okay.
And a little bit of Tesla.
A little bit of Tesla. So NASDAQ and tech stocks.
Yeah.
Gold did just roll over for those who are paying attention.
You've been trading since 16 too.
What's that?
You've been trading since 16 as well, bro.
Yeah, it's been... Damn, man. Don't make me feel any older. Legally 16. Yeah, because as soon as you turn 16, I could be signed on to a custodial account, which I was signed on to my mom's custodial account. But dude, I was in love with the markets before that. I was like, you're telling me you could just click buttons and you could just make money out of nowhere, right? Like, where is this money coming from, right? It's like I buy at this price and it goes a little bit higher and I sell it and now I have like more money. And I was so obsessed with that. And I'm like, I don't want to say, what's a job with the least amount of effort and making the most amount of money? Well, technically you can say trading. It's like, I just click a few buttons and boom, I just made $1,000 in an hour. So that's like the least amount of effort and the most amount of money for 1 hour's worth of work. But the more I dived into it, the more I realized that it's not as Simple as that. Even though it looks like it. It looks simple. It looks very easy. The hardest easy way to make money. But I think I was like 12 or 13 when I really started diving into the markets, like interesting into like what is a candlestick chart is when I started learning that type of stuff.
That is crazy.
I didn't know what I was doing though. I had no idea. It was just so intriguing to me. I was obsessed with it. I was bound, determined that I was going to be a millionaire before I turned 18.
Yeah, low-key same.
Trading since you were 16, really? What started you?
Me?
Yeah, what started you in
A TikTok, or at the time, yeah.
TikToks? Not that long ago, man.
Like something like that. Like it was a video I seen somebody of 20,000 on an options play, and I was like, damn, what is he doing? It was trading.
Did you start in options?
Yeah.
Okay. So why futures then?
Dude, think of it like time isn't against you. You don't get fried on pullbacks. You don't get contracts data. You don't have to choose a specific contract price. One moves, one doesn't. One's more in the money, one's not in the money. I'm good, bro.
Yeah, fair enough. I love theta, and one reason why I love options, you see this move like we had today where we shot up, 200, 300 points and then right back down.
Yeah.
I don't have a stop loss in options, and if my contract price, like say the settlement's at 29,900 and that happens, it prints. It's like, I don't have to worry about
disgusting amount of money on options. Like disgusting.
I know. You could also lose a disgusting amount of money in options.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed the short. You know what? I do. I see that, everyone. I see that we were sitting there at the 30,100s, and we're down 20 points, 30 points since I talked about it. That's okay. That's okay. I'm waiting for those higher probability setups. I told everybody I'm going to pass a combine. This is the very first combine that I started, and I'm showing everything on air. I purchased these combines out of my own pocket, so I'm not one to just sit there and just burn through combines just to pass and for entertainment purposes only. I really want to just, hey, this is how you pass a combine in my point of view. Everyone, finds a way to, you can cook an egg so many different ways, but this is my way. Gold cooking.
Somebody said, Krabby might long if this candle closes. LOL.
Do you have an area where there's like people know how you trade?
Right now, like it'd be really dumb of me to long here, like for the high. Like think of like how much we ripped today, and now I'm asking for more. It's like I don't know. We'll see though.
Do you look at the stock? Any stocks when you're trading the Nasdaq?
Yes, for correlation.
Okay.
That's it.
Yes. I have a watch list of the Tech 9 stocks. The Magnificent 7, whatever you want to call it. We got tonight we got crude oil down to 93. Shout out for Jay filling up his gas tank. Nvidia's down 0.5%. A lot of the major stocks are red. Nasdaq's positive 0.05. Dakota, why do you seem 5'6"? I'm sitting down. This is some of the questions we get on YouTube is pretty mind blowing.
Yeah, chat. If you guys have questions, shoot them in chat.
Do you got the chat pulled up?
I do now. Yeah.
All right. It's that lighting over there for you is setting the mood. You got
It's not bad, right? It's not too bad.
Is that an apartment there in Canada?
Yeah, it's an apartment in my city. Yeah.
Okay. How do you become handsome and good at trading?
Okay, who said that?
Order filled.
We got one.
Yeah, I see him.
All right, I'm short now. I'm short
Nice.
10 micros from 84 3/4. So a full mini. Which Drake album was the best of the three? Jay, get out of here.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm short. I'm short the NASDAQ. I'm short. Told you I short. I'm that short button is my best friend lately. What's your biggest NQ trade based on points?
997.
997 points in the NQ. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you're Canadian. Do you listen to Drake?
I do, of course. Come on, man.
Then what was the best album?
Iceman, for sure.
Iceman.
Where's Jay at, by the way?
He
Pull
just filled up his gas tanks, or his gas tank. He knows the links. If he has the links.
Wait, the short actually might go crazy. You have manipulation at the high at 111. You fail to seek all-time high here. You could actually come down aggressively.
We got Google red, NVIDIA red. We got a nice 3-bar reversal. That rejection of the all-time high.
Can't believe probably didn't say, bro. Chat, like it's not gonna be.
If Jay gets home on time, he might hop on. All right. All right, here we go. I'm looking for. I'll take some off here at settlement. Settlement's like 5 points from here. We could get to these 070s. This is very similar. This is almost identical to the trade I had on this morning. Is that a rooftop penthouse?
Yo, chill, chat. That we were.
Dude, you have a hell of an audience, man. They
Yeah,
love you.
they definitely show support. So I really appreciate them, of course.
They were chanting your name before we go on stage.
Yeah, they're definitely ride or dies. So
How does that make you feel?
proud of myself that like people like actually appreciate what I do. So
All right, and your family knows.
they know to an extent. Would I rather like them not to know? Yeah, of course. But
Do they watch? Have they watched you?
no. They've watched my YouTube videos or whatever. They're
Okay.
like, oh wow,
Okay.
nice vlog. And other than that, I don't think so.
Okay, fair. We're gonna. So if I fly up there, we're gonna get your family to know everything, right?
Yo, what?
It's like, dude, this. Do you know who this guy is? Do you know who he is?
I guess, like, bro, you guys are literally the OGs of this. Come on. No glaze, but like.
All right, we're still seeing some selling here. Down 0.6.
Carb, did you hit the like button? Yeah, I just did. There you go.
I did not. Did I forget about that? It freezes. Topstep Canada tour. There we go. The selling is coming in. We're near settlement here. There's settlement in the NASDAQ.
Pushing.
Would you ever plan on moving?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, less taxes, better roads. Like, if you guys ever come to Canada, the roads are disgustingly bad here.
Is just because of the weather?
They say that, but like realistically, they don't really do any work. So
That's how it is in Utah. Roads are just horrible, man. They're always salting them as well. Not the best on your car either.
tell me about it.
Alright, this is slow. It's a slow, but we're slowly selling off. Hanging around settlement here in the NASDAQ. We got the bottom of the hour in about 6 minutes.
You need a closure below 74. 30,074.
Yep, that's right around settlement. If we could close below that, which I'm pretty confident we can unless something changes.
And you need, so if that can close and the 15 can close below, yeah, you should be.
You're looking at the 15 a minute candle?
The 15-minute candle and the 5 minutes. So the 5-minute candle needs to close in 30 seconds, preferably below it. And then the 15 closes in 5.
15 and the 5. Those are the 2 time frames you trade off of.
I mean, they're the 2 time frames that have the imbalance right now. So the imbalance sits at 0.74 all the way up to 0.89. So all you need here is just a close below it. So like in dummy terms, it's just once you have, see there, you see how we're pushing now? Once you have that closure below, you usually just keep driving lower. So let's see if we close here. We should close. So there you go. You have a 5-minute closure. So that's 1 confluence for lower. And now you just need this 15.
All right. And what? So the 5 and the 15. Do you switch time frames other than those?
Oh yeah, I have the 1, the 5, the 15, the 30, the 1, the 2 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Are those? Do you look at all those at the same time and you're looking for the balances?
Correct. You just skim through them. Like, you know how you look for your levels?
Yeah.
The same thing. You just skim through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And then you change your sizing based off, I'm sure, how wide your stop loss is, right?
Correct. So it's yeah.
Go ahead.
It's the same size every trade, like dollar wise, but
Yeah.
the points they're always different. The points.
Yeah, that's one thing that stood out to me, man. When you was explaining, I think it was Fast Markets last week or some other time, I can't remember. Traders need to get better at that, right? Understanding,
Yes.
even though you might need a wider stop loss on a specific trade, it does not mean you could risk more money. It's proper sizing. Like, hey, I'm gonna risk $200 on this trade. Does that mean it's a 40-point stop or a 100-point stop? Well, it depends on your size, and it sounds like you do really good at that.
Thank you. And I actually agree with that because, like, you can't always have an exact 25-point stop when volatility increases or decreases. It's just impossible. So relatively, you can on the RR tool, you can literally put how much you want to size dollar wise. All you do is double click the RR tool, put the dollar amount you want to risk, and it'll show you exactly how much minis or micros you need. So while you're adjusting it, it'll show you automatically, and it's super easy. You just size correctly every time. It should be around the range. So let's just say you're on a 50K account, $200 is perfect. It leaves you with 10 losses for room. And people ask me, why do I trade R? So like, if I'm up only $100 in my position and I risk 200, I'm not taking a trim. Obviously that's negative R. So it's pretty much for me, it's a negative position.
We got the bottom of the hour coming in a couple minutes. Let's see if I could do it. You guys want me to show you? Let's see if I could teach an old dog new tricks. Okay, the RR, is that, where's that tool
Risk
at?
to reward. Risk to reward.
Damn, where is this risk to reward tool at?
So the RR tool, it's on. Oh, what's there that push?
Yeah, we got a nice bounce right there. Is it long, short position? Long
Yeah,
position?
okay. Yep.
All right, so if I'm short here,
Yeah.
and then
Where's your stop currently sit?
yeah, basically right there.
Okay. So let me actually full screen this. Perfect. So you're risking a 38-point stop.
Okay.
So there you go. That's the 1R. Yep.
Okay, that's what you're looking at then. So if
Yes.
I change my take profit, you're looking at this as
Yes.
the RR. So
Yes.
this is basically that 1-to-1 risk reward.
Yep.
There we go. Is that your primary focus then? Is the risk reward?
Yeah, that's the main reason I'm green. Like, truthfully, like managing risk. I think even yourself, maybe you don't use that tool, but you have some way to manage your risk.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for managing risk, like this account would have already been blown, like last night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
It's honestly, it really is the difference between a green day, red day, making money in a week, losing money in that same week. Even if we all took the same trades, just managing risk will make the difference. I don't know if we're going to do this. We got 30 seconds to the bottom of this hour.
Yeah, it's a disgusting wick on the 15.
Yeah, that's 30 points. That's a 30-point bounce.
During Asia, too.
ACH, man. These buyers, they can be relentless, man. We might be at all-time highs before we know it. That's where my stop is. My stop is at all-time highs. Let's see how we react. Crude's pretty quiet. The rest of these equities are pretty quiet. Might go take a look and see how gold is. Let's see how we react at the top of this hour. Yeah, nope, I'm not liking it. We might just blow through these all-time highs.
Did you cut it?
Yeah, I cut it. I cut it right there at 100. It's just too strong. Way too strong. Look at... I think we're going to be at all-time highs. Look at this thing go.
Yeah.
New session highs.
Oh, almost all time high, sorry.
Yeah, we tapped it. We tapped it. We didn't really break through it. Who's in long? Anybody in chat long this tech? Long the NASDAQ? ES is too strong as well.
$15-minute rebalance, yeah.
I like these longs on gold though a little bit better. Gold just finished rolling over as well. NASDAQ rejected those 118s. Have you looked at trading any other markets besides the NASDAQ?
Truthfully, never tried
Order
Forex,
filled.
never tried gold, never tried silver.
Honestly, you don't even need to. You don't even need to.
Do you believe in like master one thing and like stick to it?
I do. I do.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
The thing is, you just have to have patience to an extent. I know we have like Jay and Coach Hoop and other traders where they love looking at a lot of other different markets, and there's opportunities in those different markets. They have, understanding them, managing risk is very similar depending on the market. Nothing wrong with that, but from a pure perspective on understanding a singular market, I'm all for that. I only look at 2, sometimes 3. I don't think I've ever looked at more than maybe 4 markets at once. And
Yeah.
I found my performance is always better when I'm focused on 1 or 2 of them.
Oh, you're in another trade, Dakota?
Yep, I'm in long gold from 552. Yeah, I did trade the Nikkei. That was... I was a rebel, all right?
Order filled.
All right, Coach Hoop. All right, I'm long 6. Yep, no more than 4 markets for me. It was like gold, NASDAQ, crude oil, and then like the Nikkei. I was playing around in silver. I traded silver for a little bit. But my true love has always been the NASDAQ. Since 2000, I think 2020. 2020. Yep, I was long 30 minis in the Nikkei once. That was fun. I still need to find that recording. It was here on Slow Markets.
Order
Right.
filled.
I'm adding to this gold. 553 basically. Did we just watch the NASDAQ just get through to all-time highs? Yes, we did. All-time highs? NASDAQ.
Yeah, we literally took that.
No,
Damn. So tomorrow's gonna be difficult. That's the issue now.
is that how you're seeing this? Like, if we break
Yeah.
all-time highs during the Asian session,
Yeah.
then you're gonna find it difficult for tomorrow's trading.
Yeah. Like most likely, I'll be cash tomorrow.
All right. Do you ever consider just taking a day off? Like, yeah, screw this. Take it off.
Like day off and not look at the market at all.
Yeah, like if you see price action like this and you're like, yeah, it's might not even be worth looking at the market.
Actually, quite frequently, believe it or not.
That's good.
Like
That's really good.
yeah, like I'll hop on and I'll know 2 minutes, 3 minutes if I'm gonna catch a trade today or not.
Okay. Explain why.
Like for example, that high we just took out. My objective, New York, let's just say prior to New York, would be to take the high. So I'll wait. As soon as that high gets taken, I'm off. There's nothing else I can really do. What am I going to target? The moon? You know?
Yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Don't you know NASDAQ only goes up? No,
Like, for example, today, like, we took all-time high, right? And then we reversed all the way down. What if I chased at all-time high? I would have got fried.
It's hard to trade. It's so difficult to trade. Because you don't know if we're gonna, like, we call it zombie rally, like zombie rally, and we just, you know, have a 10-point pullback and we just grind through all-time highs all day. And you know, there's, for me, I can struggle, right? Because it's like, oh, this is a good risk reward setup for a short on a 3-bar reversal. Like today worked out really, really well, but that's not very often. That hasn't happened maybe just once or twice in the last 3 months that shorts paid really well after making an all-time high run.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's going to take a long time for price to have a deep retracement.
Unless we get tweets. Unless we get a tweet.
That's fair.
ACH, yeah, that's another thing. Getting in longs with this trend, and the next thing you know, we got a 200-point sell-off, blows everyone out, and then we just grind right back up.
Wait, so what do you be doing on your free time?
Ooh, I've been boxing. I've been boxing. I supposed to be going to Portland, Oregon here in the next, probably maybe even the end of this week. Waiting to hear back from my coach to do a training camp. So
Really?
that, yeah, go in. There's some professionals there in Portland, Oregon, Portland City, boxing, and yeah, it's gonna be.
Damn.
We'll see. I'm a little bit nervous because obviously when you go to a different territory, different gym, you have to get used to their styles. You have to get used to the people. I'm assuming that professionals, they know what they're doing, so that's not like. Sometimes if you're sparring up against someone who's relatively new, that's tough because they don't really control their power. So you're just like playing around. Next thing you know, you get hit with an overhand right that just rocks you.
Yeah.
But if you're sparring with like a true professional, they know how to get good work in and help the newer boxers, I guess. I'd consider I'm newer because I'm still amateur.
You almost said traders?
Yeah, I almost said traders. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's going to be fun. I plan to go out there for a couple weeks, a 2-week training camp, and then go out there to New Jersey, spend some time with my man, Coach Jay. And I even talked to him about maybe meeting up with you for a dinner or lunch or go do something.
I'll pull up the jersey.
You'll pull up to Jersey. Well, we got to go somewhere else other than Jersey. Somewhere where we could meet up.
Wait, is Jersey like mid?
No, it's awesome. There's a lot of things to do there, but Jay's from Jersey, so I think a place where all three of us could, find new, make a trip out of it. Told him maybe we could go to London.
London.
Somewhere across the pond.
The UK?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long is that flight, you think?
What's that?
How long's the flight, you think?
I haven't checked, but definitely. What is that's depends on where you're at, right? Let's see. It's 10 hours for me.
Oof.
10-hour flight.
I'm literally
Trader-
on the water, so let's see.
You're gonna be on the water?
I'm on the water right now, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah. One sec. It is 6 hours for me.
6 hours? That's not bad.
That's not horrible.
No, that's not. Yeah. Do a trader meetup? Yeah, audience wants a trader meetup. Trader meetup.
I guess we're gonna do that.
I don't know. There's a lot that will go into it. There's a lot that goes into a trader meetup. The last thing I'm gonna be honest. The internet's the internet, and the last thing I want is people to know where I'm at on a specific day. Call me,
Especially in London.
yeah, I mean, call me paranoid, whatever. But yeah, last thing I want is to put my location. Hey, I'm gonna be at this location for a specific day, unless it's planned out well, like we did in Chicago. All right, we got about 19 minutes to the top of the hour. Gold is just hanging here at these 550s. We did get this pullback down to 49, holding 50 still. I will look to add if we break above 45.54. And this might go towards that one question you had, was like, do I look at other markets, master of one versus this? Sometimes I do find this handy, right? I've traded gold for long enough. I'm used to it. I'm comfortable. And that we got NASDAQ just, we hit all-time highs. And like you said, it's difficult when we're doing that. I can switch over to like gold and, we have decent price action to the left. And it also depends. It's the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah, there's always pros and cons.
All right, outside of trading, what do you do?
Truthfully,
You could lie, but yeah,
Like-
truthfully.
like I usually just go to dinners, play a little bit of soccer, and that's pretty much it.
Dinners and soccer.
Yeah.
Dinners and soccer. Do you have any fun
Yeah.
hobbies?
I mean, that's pretty fun, though. Or not?
Okay.
I mean, wait. You box? What else?
Dude, I'm a trader, man. That's you know how the trading is. That takes up so
Yeah.
much of your time when you're doing that. I'm also a coach here for Topstep.
Yes.
Apparently, over the past year and a half or so, I can put an influencer. Is that the right thing to say? Influencer on my resume, because I'm on social media relatively often, and there's a lot that I'm doing there, trying to keep up with the Topstep community, the prop firm community in general. I'm putting out videos and posting and answering questions, which I enjoy. I've never had social media since I started at Topstep, and now it's became a fun part of my life, I guess. Very fulfilling.
Chat's funny. Yo.
You can lie if you want. Oh well, what am I gonna do? Yeah, soccer is better. It's more fun to play than to watch.
Yeah. I mean, wait, World Cup is happening. Yo, chat, who do you guys got?
For the World Cup,
Yeah.
do you have a favorite team?
Well, obviously I wanted Albania to do well, but obviously they didn't. Let's see what they say.
France, Brazil, Canada.
France, bro. Canada's not winning, bro. Stop.
Yeah, I'm from the U.S., so I if I'm watching it, I definitely will be cheering for the U.S. I'm a Messi fan. I will say that.
Yes. All right.
I will say Messi.
All right. Okay.
Coach J is Panama.
Okay, so tell me, Floyd Mayweather, is he the best of all time or not? Tell me the truth.
Oh, all right. I'm turning the music off for this one. Hold up. This is where the hot takes are gonna come from. This is where chats. You're gonna, you know how to spark chat up talking about these questions. So
That's what I do, bro.
I will say this: Floyd Mayweather, from a pure boxing, sweet science standpoint, I think Mayweather is the greatest when it comes to hit and don't get hit. Mayweather is amazing to watch him, watch his fundamentals, watch the way he moves from a pure boxing purist and sweet science standpoint. When it comes to my favorite boxer, I'm a Roy Jones Jr. fan and also a Canelo fan. So Roy Jones Jr., when I was growing up, I always watched him. He was my favorite. I just got triggered in to some more of these gold contracts. Gold's starting to catch a bid.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm also lately out of the younger boxers. I'm bad at pronouncing names, but Shakur is currently one of my favorites. I'm a purist, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to be saying Jake Paul. Jake Paul's a good boxer. He's had the money and the time to dedicate towards it, but he's not a boxer that grew up boxing, I guess. Do you have a favorite?
It's always been Floyd for me, even like at a young age.
Okay. And
yeah.
Inoue, yeah, what's that? Inoue, he's up there. He definitely is up there. Yes, but he's a lighter weight, so no one really talks about him. So you're a Floyd Mayweather fan then?
Like you said, it's like art. Like when you watch him fight, truthfully, like it's
fair.
Somebody said Rocky's the best boxer. I guess
this is good. It's like I'm gonna say this. This will chat will get heated over this. Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. I think you can sit here. I got LeBron James. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
I got LeBron James. But it's just the same thing, right? You're talking about different generations, different teams, different style, almost a different sport. It feels like, and you're great at different levels of the game.
Damn, everyone's spamming Michael Jordan.
Dude, I know that it's heated. The chat, yeah, the majority of the chat, MJ, don't talk negative. It's much Michael Jordan, nothing. Yeah. When someone says bunch of old heads, hey,
That's funny.
See what we started.
Statistically, Michael Jordan fans are older. So
correct. But the thing is, you can't take anything away from any of them. I would say this is a conversation I had. Okay, whenever I debate this topic, this is what I say. If I owned a sports team and I was going to pick between having Michael Jordan or LeBron James on my team as a sports owner, and I'm going to have him for their entire career, I would go with LeBron James because he's longevity, right? I would rather take a player that has played for that long at a high level that brings in the audience, the views, the value. It's that common conversation of peak versus longevity. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Different eras, man. Chat loves this debate, loves this topic. Well, I'm in a full 10 contracts here in gold. That's just going sideways.
See what Gold's doing. Yo, NQ's still trying to push, by the way.
Are we? Or where? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's difficult right there.
Yeah.
We popped up, broke all-time highs, sold off 30 points, and now we're right back up to all-time highs. Top of the hour in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Damn, and I wanted to long to Asia, but might have missed it.
Yeah. And I didn't do this yet. I haven't done any hashtag slow markets tonight because I've been a little bit busy talking and trading. That's okay. But I tell you, if you are on social media, follow MP. Follow myself, follow MP. Because if there's something coming out, if there's a teaser, if there's something, usually MP kind of drops hints on social media. And I think he just did one tonight. So if you want to see what may or may not be coming out, MP may or may not be dropping hints. So good stuff coming. I think some really good stuff, which I think everybody in here is going to like. Who's MP? Well, he's the owner and CEO of Topstep. All right, I'm not liking this. I'm going to get out of this trade. Minus 760 right now. I'm going to take these losses. Just the fact that we tried to break out of these 50s, rejected, and right back in. So let's see what happens at the top of the hour. We have just under 9 minutes. NASDAQ kind of doing the same thing. We're breaking out and rejecting. These aren't small moves. These are decent sized moves. Like this is 20 points, 30 points. So these are, like you said, tough markets. Tough markets. Follow MP where? Twitter. Twitter's where you follow. Which I see you're active on there. You liking Twitter?
Yeah,
Do you like
just floating now.
What's that?
We're just floating around this high now.
Here on the NASDAQ. Do you like Twitter, Karab?
Like the people never fail to amaze me with how I don't want to say dumb they are, but you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah. Yes. I do not disagree with you on that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say how it is. People are pretty stupid on there.
Order filled.
I am short the NASDAQ
Short.
for the same trade setup that I had earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna build a bigger position here. We got Nvidia down 0.6.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's see if I could. I want to build a big position on this short for maybe a retest of settlement. We got the bottom of the hour in 7 minutes. I'm going to try and build a decent short. 2 minis.
Twitter's good for news. I mean, yeah.
Order filled. Order
All right,
filled.
I'm adding into this. There's my 2 minis. Let's see if we get this sell off now. Five stage? Nope. I got a community, which you guys are seeing here. Everyone's been asking me on Twitter, on social media, Dakota, can you please show how to pass a combine and show every execution live on air? And so that's what I'm doing. Showing everything, showing the balance, the max loss, everything. Because I guess there's a lot of, quote, influencers out there that churn and burn through accounts to pass evaluations and combines, which is just wild to me. I get the urge to do it, but I think traders gain a lot more value because they're in the same situation, trying to pass combines.
Yo, look what I'm drinking.
What is that, Red Bull?
Yeah, at 10 p.m.
What do you do? Hey, I do the same, but why? What time do you sleep, man?
I don't sleep, to be honest.
Red Bull at 10 p.m. What in the world?
Come on, bro. I'm young, gotta work, and then, bro, you can sleep later, bro.
Hey, what do you do when you can't sleep? Do you watch the markets?
I swear to God, sometimes I'll have it open in my hand, like on my phone. I'll be in a trade, I'll fall asleep, and some days it's up crazy. I'm already at price target, and some days I also get trailed out in profit. Like that's how like deep I am into this.
Just fall asleep with a position on your phone.
I swear to God, I swear to everything. I swear.
Do you stay awake for like the London Open?
No.
No?
I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, like okay, listen, I'm like consciously still awake. I'll sleep, wake up every like 30 minutes to an hour, check my position, and then go back to sleep.
How do you do that? How do you do it?
I'm psycho.
Do you find it hard to fall asleep and stay asleep? I don't know. That's your sleep schedule. Yeah, Dobie in the chat says fading your sleep schedule.
I mean, like, I still perform, so whatever.
Hey, you know what? Coach Jay said it there. It's called being 22. If you can still perform, then why not? I'm not gonna lie. If my body still felt the same, with or without sleep.
You're not that old. Come on.
No, I'm serious. If I felt good, whether or not I fall asleep at midnight or 10 or anything,
yeah,
then I'll do it. But no, I feel like complete shit if I don't get a good night's rest.
Yeah, I mean, how many hours do you need? Like 7?
No, man. I get like 5 sometimes, and the worst feeling is waking up and then trading and like losing money and realizing like, no, this easily might have been prevented if I would have slept better. So I take melatonin sometimes, which helps me. I'm not the best at sleeping. I'm a bad sleeper.
Somebody said, wait till you're 26, you'll feel it, bro.
Yeah, the worst is like the morning after sparring when I wake up and everything freaking hurts. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the top of the hour. Coach, why am I short? I'm sitting down. I'm actually 6 foot tall.
And by top of the hour, you mean just a closure, right?
Yeah. So in 2 minutes,
Yeah.
like 30-minute closure during slow markets, right? We got the bottom of the hour at like 7:30, and then the top of the hour at 8.
Would you ever trade on your phone?
I used to, but then I stopped because sleep. I'd find myself watching the markets through London Open, and yeah, that would get to me.
Yeah, low-key, I did it today.
London?
So I had, no, during the live, the first
Okay.
live. So I was like trailing on this account, trailing on this account, and then this account. I was like,
Keeping track of all of them?
yeah, because I did try a copy trader,
Okay.
and my orders would get fried. Some would fill at 500, some would fill at 200, some would fill at 1,000. It's disgusting.
If you have that attention span, I'd lose track. I'll be honest. I'd lose track if I did that. Inverse Dakota method, fair. I'm down, almost down 1,000 here.
No, you're good. Don't worry.
Richard Harris in the chat. Let's see. Top of the hour in less than a minute. Not looking too hot here. Let's see what we do. Gold, same. Gold's been selling off a little bit. There's the top of the hour. Look at the selling coming in. Dang, that was a 15-point turn on a blink. I might even add to this position. If we break below 113s. Yeah, this is an interesting market. We got Nvidia down 0.5%, Apple's down, Microsoft's down, Amazon's down, Google's down, Walmart's down, Meta's down. Tesla and Broadcom is green, and they're only green by 0.25%. So it's definitely being held up by the rest of what's in here. Semiconductors, semis. They're asking, do you see anything in the NASDAQ?
No, I can't trade here. My mom just texted me right now. She's like, "Why don't you text me back?" I was like, I'm doing something right now. Yeah.
Does she know you been hopping on for TopstepTV?
I told her that I had like a little interview because she was like spamming me that day. Like, why aren't you answering your phone? I was like, yo, chill.
Okay.
And then once I told her that, yeah, she was like, all right.
Okay.
Interview. That's what I said.
Interview.
Like,
Okay. So she hasn't seen you on air here.
No.
Okay.
Why? Has your family, parents?
Yeah, I've had family members. They know what I do to an extent. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an interesting conversation. What are you?
Because
I'm an
it's
influencer.
so awkward. Yeah.
We're in. Yeah. Am I looking to take another scalp soon? I'm in a short right now. I'm in a short NASDAQ. Yeah, we'll see. Not the best of positions to be in. Family doesn't understand. Nah, it's if someone doesn't trade, it's hard to explain. It can be. Usually I just say I'm in marketing. Yeah, so yeah, I'm in marketing for a financial company. So okay. I go on a date.
Yeah.
I go on a date with a girl. That's usually. What do you feel? I'm in marketing. I'm in marketing. Yeah.
Oh, I got a question.
Okay.
Are you gonna share like your financial details with your like loved one down the road?
Yeah, of course. I think if it gets to the point to where it's like marriage, yeah, that's a very important thing to talk about. Yeah, I don't know when. It's. I'm gonna be honest. It's definitely a situation where I want to fall in love with someone that loves me for who I am and not what I am.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, whoa, we're getting ready, talking about marriage, and oh, you're an actual trader, and then we start talking about finances there after the fact.
See, me personally, never. I don't think I can ever.
Never.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're gonna get married, eventually you should. You're going to. You're gonna.
Not like you don't need to know specifics. Just like you're good, right? So why like?
You'll learn. You'll learn, man.
Yeah. Maybe I'm still young. Maybe I'm just saying whatever. But I don't think I am.
It's definitely an age thing. I'm gonna say that. Like that's an age thing. I'm still not that old, right? I'm sure Hogue and other people in the chat could say, yeah. So 0 secrets when it comes to marriage is extremely important. But I don't know. Is this who I think it is?
Who?
Is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is? Can I see a thumbs up? Coach Jay.
What's up, man? I heard this conversation getting sappy in here. We're talking about love stories. And I was about to cry over there. I had to make sure everybody was okay. Everything good over here?
Well, I'm short the NASDAQ. So take that with the grain
right now.
of
I'm
salt.
short gold right now. So just came to
Okay.
hang out for the last half an hour. How are you guys doing?
Okay. Doing good. Take it, Krabby. What? Let's ask Jay. Let's ask Jay. You're older than I am. You know what's your thoughts on that question?
I might have missed the question.
Okay, Jay. When in the future with your loved one, let's just say you're set, you do well. Is it fair for me to say, like, I don't need to discuss specific finances with her? Like, who cares? Like, bro, you don't need to know all that. Like,
I think there's definitely a conversation that needs to be had. You know, I was actually with some friends this weekend and their wives, and having that conversation is just like, I don't know if anyone fully discloses anything, and I might not be the right person to come to for this, but you know, as long as all of your bases are covered, I think you keep it there, right? As long as everyone can be happy about everything, you know, there's shared accounts for a reason, right? But then you keep a separate account on the side, maybe.
yeah.
Hey,
Like,
That is not
I'm okay with
financial
that.
advice. That is not relationship advice. That is just Jay speaking.
But once again,
Man cave in the chat. There you go.
everyone, risk disclosure. All 3 of us on air are single.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not married, so we
not even close.
yeah. But good stuff. What are you seeing? What are you seeing, Coach Jay, in these markets?
I'm short gold right now. I'm short gold right now. Again, the chat could probably give us way more relationship advice.
Yeah.
I was at a point where I thought I was going to be married, but hey, we're not here for that. We're here to talk about trades. But yeah, at some point you disclose for sure.
I mean, we could.
Well, Karab, you're younger right now, man.
Bro, like, I'll be super transparent. I'm not disclosing anything. Like, come on.
That works.
Hey,
That works.
as long as it's good, I guess. Right? That's the thing. You find someone that's
Yeah.
similar and okay with that. Phew.
Yeah, let me share my charts with you, Dakota. I am
Yeah.
in short gold right now. It's not really doing too much. I'm short pretty much right here right now.
I'm getting cooked in this NASDAQ. I'm getting cooked.
Chat says we're married to the charts.
We're married to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ
Thank you is just too strong.
hates me.
There you go. Mark in the chat. 35 years of marriage. Mark has more marriage experience than I have life experience. He says, never lie, but maybe leave out some details. There you go. And
I'm married to Intel. Yes, I'm married to Intel. That's a good one. Intel has been my been the best decision for 2026 for me. All right,
Wait, how
Coach
old are
Jay,
you at?
let's see if
30
we-
until I'm 40.
30 until you're 40. Oh,
Oh, wow. Look at that. And
wrong
I'm
one. Wrong
star of
one.
the show now.
I'm
Did
fumbling.
I share the wrong charts?
No. Let's see. Let's.
Dakota just put me on the big screen.
All right. Let's. Yeah, I don't know.
What is
That's
going
weird.
on here?
One second.
Am I sharing the wrong thing?
One
I
second.
need more for my Red Bull. I'll be right back.
Yep. This is live TV, everybody. So, there.
Yep.
There we go. There we go.
All right, there we go. All right. I'm
Everybody
short.
knows
Short 3 micro gold here. Stops at 45.69, but we'll see what happens here. I'm looking for a 30-minute candle to close below VWAP. And what price are you short the Nasdaq from?
13.
13.
Yeah, it came close to my stop loss and it didn't hit it. Not looking as hot. Not looking hot at all. It was very similar to the setup I had earlier. It's just I'm sitting here watching the Tech 9 stocks and we're all red, but Nasdaq just keeps on freaking going. Not as red as we are. A lot of buyers are starting to step here and accept these all-time highs.
Karab, you seen any trades tonight, or are you staying flat tonight? Going to trade New York? Yeah. I mean, that trade you had honestly, I don't think we traded back under your entry price since we got there, since you had it. 881s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful trade.
I swear, by the way, if I could hold all the way through, I actually would.
Yeah. We're up at that target you were talking about now, right? You're talking about these 143s.
Yes, exactly.
Earlier today. I actually did flip and get long after that because that short was just not the play in this gold trade. We'll see what happens here, but
Second. I'm checking some audio things on my end, so
sounds better now. I don't hear the echo anymore.
okay, good.
Oh, it's because my headset was on the table, I think.
Okay.
My bad, guys.
No, you're good. Sometimes the tech gremlins, it could be something so small like clicking a button that ruins the entire audio.
Yeah, because I have like the open back headphones.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yo, look at NQ. Oh, tomorrow's done. Oh my god.
Dude, yeah, I'm feeling the NQ right now. It's smacked me. Tomorrow's done, so not really looking at trading then, right?
Like, of course, I'll hop on in case we like retrace deep overnight somehow. If we do,
Okay.
if not, it's probably cooked for me personally for the way I trade.
Which is good. That's a good decision to where you won't look at that. I'm looking at the news. So some of the headlines that will be coming out. We got a lot of Fed speakers. It's a shortened week. On the 28th, which is what is this? Thursday. We got core PCE. So inflation data, and then we have jobless claims, and of course more Fed speakers. So I think that's going to be the big headline this week is inflation. How that's going to be looking outside of obviously tweets and some of that other stuff. Do you pay attention to a lot of that, Crab, on that?
Red folders every day.
Red folders. Okay, good.
Yep. You'll have your occasional like orange folder that like goes crazy, but it's usually the red ones.
Usually the red ones. Okay. You're hearing bonds are going to crash the market? I don't know. There's always
maybe. There's always something.
There's always something
going to be
coming.
something. Always something.
Yeah. And we're always hitting all-time highs. You're used to it. Nasdaq just going.
You still in the short?
No, I'm out.
No, you're out. Gotcha.
Cooked, man.
What is crude doing? Crude's selling off too.
Yeah, crude's things are just stabilized and markets doubling.
I had asked the chat like a month and a half ago, what happens first? A limit down day or the stock market doubling? And I'm placing my bets, man, on the market doubling. I don't see anything that could really bring these markets down.
Dude,
Right
well,
now. It seems like it just shakes off everything.
you know who that sounds like? When we went to the New York Stock Exchange, everybody on the floor was saying the same thing. Like, I don't see anything to bring this market down. Boom.
Wait, how was that? Sorry to cut you off.
What's that?
How was it like being on the floor?
Take it, Jay.
It was pretty sick, man. Obviously, there's not many traders on the floor anymore, so it's more like a museum than anything. I think we saw maybe 3 jackets from firms that were still trading. But I mean, it's a cool experience. We saw a company, I can't remember what company it was, but celebrating their 10 years of being public. We're standing on the floor watching them ring the bell. Jim Cramer sitting behind us, doing his CNBC shows and stuff like that. So it's more like a museum than anything. I think if you have the opportunity, definitely do it. Are you going to learn any valuable trading information?
No.
Depends how you look at it, I guess.
No.
I'm going to lean towards no on that one.
Right. But it was a cool experience. I think the floor, honestly, I would say the floor in Chicago was probably more interesting.
Yeah, no, I agree. The first 20 minutes on the New York Stock Exchange, like right when they ring the bell, first 20 minutes, there was a lot going on. It was very loud. And then after that, it was, like you said, like a quiet museum. And some people in the chat saying it's like a TV studio, more like a,
It's a museum.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's still very, very cool. Compared to Chicago, right? In Chicago, where there was an active trader pit. There's actual pits where traders are in a room shouting, yelling, talking. Obviously, a lot more digital than any of the historical stuff.
No, there was like 6 people in the NASDAQ pit in Chicago. So, it's funny because like everybody in social media right now trades the NASDAQ, right? Everyone on Twitter, they show P&L, they show a trade screenshot. It's NASDAQ trades. There was maybe 100 guys in the S&P pit, maybe 6 people in the NASDAQ pit, just like off to a corner by themselves. It's just crazy to see, like, with that bigger size. We know the S&P is a bigger market, right, volume-wise.
Yes.
And we had asked, we were just like, where are all the NASDAQ traders at? Like, just those 6 guys in the corner, it looked like they were playing cards. I don't even think they were trading.
Yeah. What did they say? That one guy was trading like
Oh, yeah.
$20 million worth of options a week or something.
Yeah, something crazy.
He's like, yeah, every week he just comes in and places a bet.
Win or lose.
Win or lose. And then he said if he loses, he just comes in and then doubles it.
Crazy. Just unlimited funds. Did Chad say we got some news or something tonight? Did I hear that wrong?
I'm not seeing anything outside of just all-time highs. I was talking about hashtag slow markets. I gave my socials in the YouTube chat. I'm seeing some of them come in. Usually when I have you guys on, it's a 3-man weave tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really too focused on this hashtag slow market, so I apologize on that. But I think the only thing is if you're following MP on Twitter, talking about little breadcrumbs on what may or may be coming up on coming out on Topstep, right? Seems like there's a new update every week, new news. I don't know. I don't really know much about it. Like I said, I find out when you guys do, and MP did tweet something 1 hour ago.
Updates all the time.
Yeah. Yep. Topstep's continue to just pave the way. Always have.
So, Cora, I want to ask, I heard you say, probably no trade for you tomorrow. Is it because the market's gone too far already? We're up, 120 points from the low in the NASDAQ? Is it a range thing or is it a...
It's a probability thing. You pump, let's just say 400 points Asia. Let's be a little bit realistic. What are we going to do in New York? We're not moving another 400 points 9 times out of 10, if not more.
Correct.
So
usually, yep.
Yeah, usually no. And do I want to take that usually risk? Obviously not. So just chill.
We're up 80 points tonight. Just tonight. Tagging through all-time highs. How's that gold short trade?
Pretty much flat right now. I'm down, I think, 10 ticks.
Okay.
You're still in, or you're
gold? I'm still short. I think Dakota's out of that NASDAQ trade.
Oh, you have it on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
People ask about that all the time. It's in the preferences if you do want to move it. I don't know. I think I had too much stuff on the right side of my charts, so I just moved it over. But yeah, still short gold right now, pretty much flat.
Unsupported charter. Yeah, it's hard to be able to come on air and not place a trade. It's a level of discipline, right? You see trader in the chat. Grabby, force a trade to give us something. But we've had this conversation a lot, right, Coach Jay, where it's like we come on air, there's a level of entertainment. We want to be entertaining. We want to answer questions. We want to show how to trade. But there's that battle between the majority of trading is actually waiting. Like,
Yep.
No one wants to sit here and watch a 1.5 hour stream of me watching the markets and not placing a single trade. And
That's how we got into relationship advice.
that's how we got into the relationship. Yeah. It gets scary.
Real, let's find something else to talk about.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Dealer's choice. What would you like to talk about to finish slow markets here, Robbie?
Wait, so how long do you guys stay on here for? Sorry to cut you guys off.
Well, it depends on the YouTube chat. I typically end the stream in 10 minutes from now, but sometimes they get up to 700 likes and I extend it. I don't know if they'll be able to do that tonight, but I'm always up for making exceptions.
I think all three of us are here. We might have to push a little bit. We'll see.
Well, I mean, you're full of that energy drink, so
yeah, literally.
you can start doing push-ups over there or something. Look at
Did a re-up on the Red Bull. I gotta ask you, Korab. I asked you in the chat. You said the Iceman album, and chat's probably not gonna care about this, but you said that was the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard any of the music outside?
Outside of that album?
No, just outside. Just you're getting ready to go, travel around Europe. I don't know what your plans are, but there's one of those albums that just sounds like the soundtrack to summer, and it's that Maid of Honor album. So
outside, like the actual name is Outside.
no, just being outside of your house.
Wait, I might be just slow a little bit. I'm not understanding.
It's okay. if you come to Jersey, I'll explain it.
Wait, chat. Yo, chat, what are you asking, bro? Like,
If you come to Jersey, I'll explain it.
outdoors.
What is outdoors?
what do you mean? What is outdoors?
What, like
in
you
the
open up
wild.
your front door and then
Yeah.
that's outdoors.
I see an elevator. Like,
You see an elevator?
I'm like, well, I don't know, guys. Come on. I see the elevator. I go to the elevator.
It's okay. It's okay. Never mind. Well, back to trading.
All right, I'm gonna get you guys back. No, don't worry. I got something for you guys. Don't worry.
Back to trading. This gold trade's not doing too much. Somebody's saying Australian CPI coming out in just a little bit here. So that could be what we're waiting for.
All right. See where we at on the likes. I'll get this out of your way. Give me a second.
560.
Yeah, there we go. 700 and I'll extend it. Yeah, 700 will stay live for a little bit.
All right, chat. I like this stream, guys. Come on.
Like the stream. Yeah, that wasn't a trick question. Yeah, still not seeing anything. No, I agree with you, Robbie. It's once you start hitting all-time highs here in the Nasdaq, it's rough.
It is difficult. It actually is. Like, I don't like people when people are on Twitter and they're like, "Oh, it's so easy. You just long off open." That's not how I trade.
Sounds easy. Hindsight's easy as well. Hindsight's easy. There we go. Kind of just chilling here. I'll get the music back up. I don't want it to get too loud. And let me ask you a question, Krabby. What do you do while you're waiting for trades?
I may cut this trade. We're seeing a little bit of bid here in gold. I may cut this one early.
Okay. Could you hear me, Krabby?
Yeah. You bugged out for a bit, but I think
Yeah.
you're good.
What do you do when you are waiting for trades?
I'll have music on, and I'll just like sit like this and do this, and then just like keep looking like this.
Yeah, you just chill there. How long do you chill there for?
2 hours, an hour, 2 hours.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. You're not just stuck at your screen for like all day.
Like some days, like for example, if I didn't get trailed out today on the first trade, I'd be on here all day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So he goes outside.
I guess. Guess I do that, guys.
Yeah. That's outdoors.
He goes outside and rolls.
He's trolling. I don't know.
Wait,
What is?
sorry, keep going.
No, I was gonna say, what is the like goal for us to extend this stream?
700.
Get it to 700.
Yeah, 700,
We
right?
got 5 minutes, chat. 5 minutes. Karab, you were gonna ask a question though.
Do you guys think I missed out not going to like uni or like college? Like, be honest.
That's a
Ooh.
good question. It's a good question. Missed out?
Yeah, like, is it like fun? Is it like like
So
what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I would say no. I would say no. I think some of the, you get it. It really depends what you do in your free time, right? I don't know if you have friends that are your age and things like that you still hang out with, if they're in college and things like that. But if you didn't have something you wanted to study, a major you wanted to study, I don't think you missed out, personally. No.
I'm gonna say
On some experiences, but you can have life experiences outside of that.
yeah, I'm gonna say no as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, would I even go study for trading? Like,
I mean, I think it's if you want to, if there's something you want to study. I mean, you look at where we're at now, right? As you can learn anything you want. You don't need a professor or somebody like that to do it. I think certain jobs, right? Obviously, if you wanted to be a doctor, yeah, you can't just ask ChatGPT how to be a doctor and then take your training that way. But unless it's something like that, like I was with friends this weekend. One of them is a doctor. Obviously, he had to be in school for 12 years. A couple of friends that are engineers, they had to be in school to learn that stuff. But outside of that, I mean, Chat is saying it right. Maybe some of the socialization, but you could get that outside, right? You're about to go on a 2-month vacation to Europe or whatever. you're getting the same experience, right? And maybe even in a different way, right? So I wouldn't think so.
You want to be a
good.
trader, right? Like that's what you want to do.
yeah, like obviously the whole time I wanted to be a trader, but they're like, even family members are pressuring me, like, yo, you need to go to school, you need to do something with your life. And I was like, that's before I became profitable, by the way.
Fair.
I was like, okay.
I will say this. I don't think you missed out, but I think maybe there's a level to where I know, like myself included, I like some of the classes that the college was teaching, and so I'd take 1 or 2 of them as well, even after I graduated, just because I enjoyed the class. And I will say this: college did not help me in my trading. Not at all. It's helped me in my personal finance and understanding handling money outside of trading, but not how to make money in the markets.
Exactly, yeah. And we don't learn how to pay taxes in school. I didn't learn personally. My first tax year bill, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, and you said it's higher in Canada, correct?
Yeah, and I had to prepay for next year, so they want like a down payment in like a month.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, my degree was in finance, Barrio.
Wait, Jay, did you go to college or uni?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you go? What'd you study?
Initially, I went as an exercise science major because I was going to go into PT, physical therapy. I thought I wanted to be a athletic trainer. And then about a year and a half in, I was like, well, if I don't switch this up, I'm probably going to fail out of school. So I'm going to switch it up. Changed to a political science major, which is like just a general degree. But yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would change the experience, right? Because some of my lifelong friends are from that, but You know, Dakota met some of my friends. I have some of the same friends since high school, right? And just seeing those people grow along the way. So I think, you know, again, maybe on some of the socialization, but you could get that anywhere else.
True.
And you could always go back to school if you wanted to, right? You decide you want to learn something, you want to, you know, advance your education somehow, you could always go back.
Yeah. Yep. The college experience. Yeah. I think that's the only thing that people miss.
Bottom of the hour, 20 seconds here.
Oh, here we go. And did we get to the 700 likes? Or is it
690.
89.
Chat 10 more. Do it. Chat 10 more.
Out of here.
Oh, they got 10 seconds. 10 seconds to get 10
Chat
likes.
10 more. Come on. Y'all got it, bro. Come on.
Oh, no. Officially no.
Wow.
Well, we could hang off stream. I could just close the stream and we could just talk shop there. Yeah, Jay.
Wait, Jay dipped?
Jay dipped.
Oh my god, we jumped up to 770.
I'm here. I'm chilling. We'll see what happens with this gold trade.
So we didn't get to 700 likes on time. So I was just talking to Krabby. We're just gonna end the stream and just chill out here in
Cut
the
it here.
channel.
I mean, I don't know. This gold trade might start cooking here. We'll see. Chat saying it was a stream delay.
No.
Yeah, stream
Well,
delay, stream delay.
that's chat's problem. They had an hour and a half to get there.
Right.
They'll learn about slippage. Slippage in the YouTube.
Chat saying not true. I mean, well, give us some topics, chat. We need some questions. If we're gonna hang out, we need some questions to answer if we're gonna be here, because these markets are not giving us a whole lot to work with. And I know the longer I sit at a chart with it not really doing too much, the more I hate the trades I'm in. So give us some topics to talk about, and I can hang out. Yeah.
At NASDAQ, the more I want to just keep shorting it. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah, right.
let's talk about
We might need to
something
get Dakota off these charts so he stops shorting the NASDAQ.
What's your best trading day? Ooh, okay. Let's hear yours. Yeah, do you have a best trading day, Krabby?
You guys go first.
I think I might be on the lowest side here. We talked about this when we were in Vegas, Dakota. 42 was mine. 42. And if we're talking day trades,
Okay. How about you, Krabby?
Across every account, all like, and mind you, some of the firms you can copy trade a lot of the accounts. Almost 500. About 500.
There you go.
Beautiful.
How many? Do you know how many accounts that was?
30.
Yeah.
I think 30.
Nice.
Let me check.
Yeah, Michael, $42. Yep.
About 30, yeah.
$42. NASDAQ chilling here at all-time highs. Crude at 92.80. That bottom of the hour came and gone.
Dakota, your turn.
No, just for you two.
What?
What?
Okay, so if it's
It's motivation, bro. Just say it. You know, like, unless you're like.
all right, it is in the seven figures.
There you go.
With everything overall. Futures less than that.
Yeah.
Gold 45.15.
Come on, gold, sell off here.
NASDAQ
going.
starting to sell off here. Ooh, here's a good question. Question in the chat from YXY7-C.
There's not even a question. I was trying to find the question. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you're not right. Here, I'll turn this into a question for you because they don't know how to. Yeah, that's a dumb comment. But is Topstep going downhill or uphill, and why? Let's answer. I'll ask that, Krabi, because you have more experience elsewhere, I think, compared to myself.
All right. Honestly, I like when I moved to live, it was December. I like those rules a little better. I got my 150K. I got 5 plus their 6 payouts or whatever it was, and they shoot you into a live account. Great, I like that. The daily loss limit, I'm okay with the daily loss limit. I think it should be a little more precise of how fast your account scales, because I'd have days that make 50, 60, 70,000, and my daily loss limit would stay at 4,500. And then when I go to size up, I'd get ticked out 3, 4, 5 days in a row. And come on, and 3 or 4 of those trades are green. So that's maybe one thing. I think it should be a little more accurate, but it is also difficult because there's so many live traders to like look at. What else? The trailing. I don't mind being trailed in profit, but I don't think my trail should be based off a dollar amount, because obviously you saw today, if I had, let's just say 15 minis, I wouldn't have caught that whole move because they would have trailed me out already on one pullback. I would, no chance. On 2 minis, the other hand, it's enough room to maybe trail closer and tighter, but one good pullback, they usually trail me out, which is something that I'd want more of a looser trail, if that makes sense, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, go ahead. Dakota. No, you go. I'll go less.
So I do agree. I think it's less about, and this is where it grinds my gears a little bit, is a lot of traders are using Topstep because Topstep is the gold standard in this industry. Topstep created this industry. They've been around the longest. They've always been the gold standard, right? So when the industry changes, it becomes more competitive. Those changes are looked at under a magnifying glass by the top company, right? So it's like if every single company changes one thing, right, or if it gets more competitive, it's always looks the worst for the one that was the golden standard. It's like, oh man, they were so good back in my day, or I love these rules, way back when. It's like, well, every single company in this industry is getting more competitive, not just here at Topstep. And so I think everything needs to be looked at as more of a group and not specific. I think that's a big issue. Another one is that there's a lot of, I can't think of a word for it, Coach Jay and Krabi, but Topstep doesn't have affiliates, paid affiliates that, use a code and they're incentivized to peddle a code and to get sales through affiliate sales. And so when there are actually positive changes, that doesn't get around as much, right? It's not highlighted.
No,
MP just posted on Twitter 1 hour ago, and I'm okay to quote this because it's public information, and MP just posted this, and there's a question mark. Here, this is from Topstep. Did an amazing move, acquired Josh over there at the futures desk, correct? And they're doing some great things here at Topstep. Here's the posts, right? Topstep Josh posted tonight. Fact: Topstep traders opting into the responsible trading discount keeps accounts over 50% longer on average. Feels like we should be rewarding these traders more. ... Right? So it's like, what else is there to come? And then this is what I love. MP loves doing this. I like rewarding the idea. What do you think about doubling the payout caps? So these things that come and go, this industry is always going to be changing, for better or for worse. Some things traders are not going to like, some things traders are going to love. You can't have a blanket statement or a one size fits all. So I think overall the industry contracted, and now Topstep is running uphill. I think it's not just going uphill. Topstep is really running uphill right now with all the changes that's been being made. And of course, there's been some low points. Definitely been some low points, but
Absolutely, right?
I think it's been all uphill from there.
I can get my pros now, that's for sure.
Let me just comment real quick on that as well. I think both of you guys were moved to your live accounts prior to the rule changes. I was somebody that was moved after the rule changes. At the end of the day, whether you're trading at Topstep, whether you're trading at a competitor, and I think competition is great. Competition breeds innovation, right? That's how you're going to see this entire space change. At the end of the day, if you're trading with a prop firm's money, there are rules that are susceptible to change. Now, if you want to continue trading with the prop firm's money and under their system, then those may be the rules that you have to abide by. But if you don't want to, there is an option for anybody to take a withdrawal of their account. You have that option to do that. There's, pros and cons that come with that as well. But at the end of the day, you have the option. So, sometimes it's just like, oh, they took this away from me. It's at all of these companies, not just Topstep, right? All of these companies have to support their traders. But at the end of the day, you want these companies to be solvent as well. Not to say that that's an issue with Topstep at all. But if it's just, hey, just open the gate, let everybody do whatever they want, trade 100 counts, take $100,000 in payouts every day, that company won't be around for a while, right? So you have to run a profitable business at the end of the day and support your traders at the same time. But you have the option.
Topstep
to
did pay out $1.4 billion to its traders, right? Which is, compared to, I think second place is like, I don't know, but like 100 million, right? So Topstep is,
people are getting paid.
Yeah, it's interesting, but the size and what Topstep has done is just mind blowing. That's why I'm still here, man. That's why I'm here. That's why you're here.
While people are complaining about the rules, there are other people who are just getting paid every day. Korab, go ahead with the pros.
At the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? Making money, getting paid, using a prop firm as a stepping stone to get to a live account.
Pros. Topstep X, best trading platform I've used, obviously. Besides like the little bugs it had a while ago. Perfect. Clean, efficient, trading view integrated in it. Come on. It looks beautiful. You can drag, you can place wherever you want, you can do whatever you want, you can see your sizing on the right side. It's actually damn near perfect. Like, truthfully. Perfect.
All right.
Number 2, when I was trading on the XFAs, fire. Like, you have full control of what you can do. 5 accounts, come on, that's easy money, right? That's number 2. Number 3, I have never doubted a payout. I request it, I go to sleep, sleep easy, baby. Never like second thought about one payout. Like, the only issue I had is one didn't go through before the other. That's like nothing. And now you have AeroPay, which is instant, by the way, for I think Americans, right?
Yes, that's true. That is true.
So instant.
That's such an important thing, man. Imagine making some of the money you made and a firm saying, well, sorry,
we can't pay you.
We can't pay you.
Yeah, like, were you crazy? Like, I couldn't be able to sleep.
Right. Yeah.
So that's, and like, by the way, like, not even, and like, obviously you guys are withdrawing dumb amounts of money. So imagine like having a second think like, will they pay me? Will they not? People might promise, LOL, they're not going to pay you. They're not sending you the money. 2 days later, I get my cash. Cool. All right.
I don't think that's ever been a question here at Topstep.
Never.
Once.
Which is wild because that's the biggest thing, right? It's like, wow, you're putting in all this hard work. I think that's bigger than most of the stuff that anybody talks about.
It's like, some of the stories out there, man, it's insane. But,
instant payouts, great. You know, honestly, I could wait 3 days to get paid
off.
if you tell me I am going to get paid. When I say in an ACH or a check to someone or even a wire, I go to my bank and I send a wire. That's like, I'm expecting, you'll get it by the end of the day, maybe tomorrow, depending if it's a weekend or what time I submit the wire. So I've never seen the instant payouts as a big thing for me personally, but if I made that money and I request it, that's have that peace of mind that I'm gonna get paid out. It is much more important most of the stuff that I see people complaining about.
Yeah. Got some questions on this trade in the chat, so let me explain this one just a little bit, and then we can get right back to the conversation. But I'm short 3 micro gold right now. Part of the reason I like this trade is if you look at gold on a higher time frame, it's kind of been channeling lower. And on a higher time frame, I'm looking at gold maybe potentially getting back to this 200 moving average on the 30 minute, which is at 45.03. So on the 30-minute chart is why I took this trade. We can see this white horizontal line here. That's 200 moving average. We've been under it and we rejected. You guys can see this orange line up here, right? This pivot up here. So one of the trades Coach Paul and I talk about all the time, we'll see if this plays out, is I named it after him. It's called a Paul drop, right? There's potential for this to be the trend for the rest of the day here in gold. And of course we don't, there are no guarantees in trading, but we have this first 30-minute range here. Let me clear up this chart so you can see clearly what I'm talking about here. But we have this first 30-minute range, which is this box. We had price leave this box to the upside, but volume did not, right? This red line view up barely left that range to the upside. So what I'm looking for right now is this 30-minute candle to close below this red line. If it does, I just leave this trade and don't touch it. And my target is going to be, I have it right now at 44.97, but really I'm looking at 45.20s, and then we'll see how we get from there. But we had price try to trade to the upside above 45.50s, rejected. If this 30-minute candle closes below view up and this is validation of this trade, I may start to trail from there. And then 45.20s and 44.97 would be the targets.
Nice. Nice trade on the gold, man.
Thanks,
Good
man.
shout.
If they get some follow through here.
The more I just sit here and watch the NASDAQ, the more I'm looking at to get back down to settlement.
Where are we at right now?
138, 139. We got crude hanging out at 92.90. 92.90.
So if we don't get this breakout in the NASDAQ tonight, then you'd be more inclined to trade tomorrow. Do you use, Corab, this for you, do you use some of these overnight levels in your analysis going into tomorrow?
Asia high, Asia low.
Got you.
London high, London low. And then obviously all-time high would be for tomorrow.
Right.
Right. I think before we end this stream, let's have a quick conversation on this. Where are we going to hang out?
We're somewhere fun and like warm and like I'm not trying to be cold.
Fun and warm, yeah. Okay. We could go to Florida.
I'm actually down for Florida.
What part of Florida?
Florida Keys.
Miami?
I like Florida anywhere, so wherever you guys want.
Florida's nice.
Have you been to Florida, Krabby?
Yeah, like 15, I think, times, 20 times.
Oh, you've been there a lot then.
Yeah, I go a whole lot.
Okay. Where at in Florida is the question.
Well, sometimes with my family, I send them to Orlando for obviously the Disney. Sometimes in Miami. Sometimes we go to, Fort Lauderdale. Right?
Yeah. I see a lot of people saying Tampa in the chat.
Yeah,
I've never been to Tampa.
Tampa, Miami. In the middle of summer though, is that going from
It's gonna
like
be hot.
too extreme, right? Where we're gonna be out there and it's 110 degrees.
Eburn says it's nothing but content creators in Miami, so we would fit right in, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Technically, yeah. Yeah. I don't want to melt though. It's gonna be so freaking hot.
I mean,
Walking around.
what are we doing like Toronto? You guys been to Toronto?
Great city, man. Great city.
Not. I'd be okay with Toronto.
Toronto is a great city.
Wait, Jay, you actually like Toronto?
Yeah, I've been a couple times, man. But yeah, Toronto's. I've never had a bad time in Toronto. I think I've been maybe 4 or 5 times. Once for a Drake concert, once for a Kendrick concert, and then 2 other times just for just to chill.
You went to a Drake concert and a Kendrick concert?
In Canada, yeah. I mean, in Toronto, it was good, right? You gotta go if you're going to a Drake concert, you gotta go where he's at home, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, and then you go to a Kendrick concert because obviously everything that happened in 2024. So yeah, it was a good time. A great city, great food, great people.
Okay.
Definitely better in the summertime, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dakota, you've never been to Toronto?
I've never been to Toronto. Is there anything outside of food and a Drake concert that happens in Toronto?
It's great people.
Yeah.
What would you be looking for outside of that? What when you say that, right? What are you looking for? Outdoor activities?
Yeah, anything, right? I mean, there's Drake concerts and then
Like, what do you like to do?
food. Anything. I'll do anything.
Jet skis, like water
I
activities.
gotta be
boats.
careful for saying that. What would three trader guys do meeting up in Toronto
Trade.
besides trading?
Just enjoy time outside. It's a beautiful city. Walk around.
Okay. You know what? I trust we could find something. We could find something
No,
to do.
definitely. Yeah, we could definitely set up something.
Okay.
Unless you're trying to do some like extreme sports, like
Nah.
Crom's
guys?
face is like, no.
Actually, I might be busy next month, so
You're trying to do stuff like that, but
bro, this guy's gonna be like, "Yo, let's box," and then whoop both of us, and it's like, "All right, bro." Like,
Dakota, you like Chicago, right?
Oh yeah, Chicago's great.
Very
I don't mind
Very
Toronto.
similar.
I think I would prefer Toronto than Florida in the summer if we're gonna be headed out there in like June or July or in the summertime. So I'm down for that if you guys are.
wait, Jay, you watch basketball or no?
For sure, man. I was just looking at the updates to the score of this game.
What's your thoughts on the what's the name?
The Knicks,
Yeah, making the finals.
best team in basketball right now, man. Best team in basketball right now. Unfortunately, Dakota, our Lakers couldn't get it done.
Nah. No.
The Knicks in the finals for the first time, well, second time since I've been alive. The energy in New York right now is pretty awesome. You go watch the game somewhere, everyone's just, yeah, it's good vibes. If the Knicks win the chip, I'm gonna stay inside.
Okay. You think Spurs though? I'd like to see the Spurs get in.
Same. Knicks Spurs would be good, but we'll see if they can get it done. They're losing right now. They're down 11 right now, so it's not looking great. But let's see, how much time have we got?
We got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes, and we'll end it here. No, I think we can figure out the details. I'm down for Toronto.
Yeah,
Question.
Toronto. We'll find something to do in Toronto.
All right.
Yeah.
Even if it's just
when?
for a few days. I mean, it's not like this huge elaborate plan, and I'm sure there might be some traders there from the community that might want to hang out or do something fun.
Yeah, everyone's a Knicks fan.
It's crazy how much. I don't know if you saw any of the game, but they were playing in Cleveland the other night, and it sounded like the game was in New York.
Yo.
Knicks fans just travel everywhere.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, pretty insane. Let's see, what am I gonna do with this gold trade?
Trail it.
So, take a look at the chart, right? The way you look at the charts right now, how would you trail this gold trade, if at all? I don't see a spot.
Let me zoom in.
30
What
minutes?
time frame is this? Yeah, what time frame is this?
I'm on the 30 right now.
Okay, go to the 1.
1 minute. All
Yeah.
right. I see one spot.
Okay, where do you think I would put it?
So you, honestly, I don't see a displacement that you would be looking for, but I would say 45, 48s right now.
I'd say 54. 554?
Why is it like blurry, like on the? Here, let me go on the YouTube stream. Okay, I see it now. You said 48.
Yeah, I would say you would put it somewhere here.
Yeah, so technically there's a place at 40. So yeah, 48 would be break even pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
there's one more place at. Let me actually pull up gold. What's the ticker?
GC.
GC.
And Chad, this is not Karabi trading my trade, right? We're getting a little bit in his mindset, right? How he would trail. So.
There's the risk disclosure, so everyone knows.
Yep.
Yes.
Dakota, you said 54s.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You like a wide stop, so I was thinking 54s.
Yeah, so see that wick high before like displacing lower to the left? Right there, yeah. It's probably right.
Yeah.
there.
45s, okay.
Locking a
This
little bit
is
of profit there.
1 minute?
Yeah, this is a 1 minute.
Oh, this is 1 minute now. Okay.
Because there's no reason to come that high anymore because you already like tapped that little imbalance there in my like view. So that's where I trail it.
Where I would say, and someone was asking the volume candles on my chart, how do I use them? Well, up here on the top of your charts, you have the option to change your charts from volume candles to lines, regular bars candles. The way I use the volume candles is exactly that, right? I want to see where most of the volume trades. So what I'm going to do, actually, we have this blue candle right here, right? That popped up. There's decent volume in that candle, decent price action as well. So I'm going to take out one above that high if we get above there. All right, if we trade back above the high of this candle, then I want to be out, especially with we traded lower than it already. We're seeing price accept back inside this candle. So if we get above this high, I'm going to take one off. And then outside of that, I really don't see a great spot. This is a trade I took on a higher time frame, right? I took it on the 30s, so I've already kind of accepted that it's going to take a little bit longer for this one to play out. If I'm watching this trade and we get below 45.30s and I'm still watching it, then I'll remove the risk on the trade, right? At that point, it doesn't need to be a loser, but want to give this one a little bit of room to work because it's overnight session. Markets move a little bit slower. It's going to take a little more time. But good call, though.
Yeah, and sometimes the retracements are super deep, so you just gotta be prepared for it.
Dakota, you end up getting back in that short?
I'm back short Nasdaq, Jay.
I
Knew it wasn't far.
Yeah.
Because I knew I have Chad. Yeah. Just 1 second. I'm seeing if I can manage this before we end the stream here. I don't know why I do this. It's a good setup. It's a good freaking setup here. I mean, I'll take these small losses, but a good one. That risk reward. It slaps.
Wait,
Oh,
Jay,
look at-
sorry to cut you guys off, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Do you use risk reward, Jay, or no?
Yeah. So normally with these trades, I'm looking for 2 to 1. It depends on the trade. It depends on the trade setup. There's one specific trade that I look for every day that pretty routinely plays out to a 2 to 1. But it's taken on a higher time frame, usually just letting the market cook. But yeah, looking for a 2 to 1, and then of course, right, what you measure for, the market has to agree with it as well. So if I get to like a 1.5 to 1, and it's not a 2 to 1, I'm not the trader that's just like, well, it's not 2 to 1, so I'm not going to take anything. Nah, if I see profit, I'm taking something off the table, right? Especially if we got to over the what I was risking on the trade. To me, it doesn't make any sense to come back and stop me out for nothing. So this trade itself was about a 2 to 1, a little bit more, and we'll see. But like where the stop is, the initial stop is, and then we're gonna be scaling out of this one in a little bit.
Yeah, you just trail it now.
Nice trade.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about my short because it's working. I'm short 2 minis from 146 or 22 micros from 146. So I'm 25 points in the money here. I was just quietly letting it work. And every time I start talking about it,
it slows down.
It
the
slows
algos
down.
catch on. The algos are listening to the stream.
They listen to the stream. But I might just pill the rest of this off and call tonight a scratch night, to be honest.
It's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
My take profit settlement. I'm looking for a settlement. I've been looking for a settlement play here for a little bit. And the reason why is because, like I said, Nvidia's down, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Walmart, Meta. Like the majority of the bigger stocks in the NASDAQ are red, but it doesn't mean much because they've been down all night. And NASDAQ could easily just continue breaking out higher. It's just whenever I see Nvidia down 0.5%, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google, they're all down 0.25%, and then the NASDAQ up. It's not right in my point of view, and shorts look tempting. Be that for better or worse. I love to short it.
Yeah.
When that's the case.
4502 would be a nice target. 4502 is settlement price in the gold, so I'm actually going to move my exit right above that. See if it wants to use that as target. Top of the hour coming up here in 5 seconds. Answering one more question in the chat. How do I get Jay's perfect hairline? You find a great barber. Give them every cut. Tell him not to push it back. Tell him not to push your hairline back too much. Funny, I mentioned my barber the other day, and then I went in the shop. He's like, "Hey, one of my customers came in and said they watch you on the stream all the time." I was like, "Oh man, it's getting close."
There you go. So, I'll answer one last question as well. Crikey says, so martingale your losses is the responsible way to pass the eval? Well, if you've been watching, martingale means you're doubling your position size. I've been trading 2 to 3 minis worth of value here on this each and every night, starting last night. So this is the same position size. There's between building a position and scaling out versus jumping. Like, I lost, so I'm going to go from 2 minis to 4 minis. Google martingale if you don't know what that is, which you might not know what that is, crikey. And then any last words from you, Robbie?
I'll take one more question as well, I guess. All right, chat. One question.
One more question for Karabi, chat. Who got it?
One good one.
Yeah, good one.
One. Let's
see.
Oh no.
Price target fan. Oh wow. Okay. Yep. Nope.
No.
See, you guys chat.
Good thing you can't see those ones. I don't think Garabi can see the ones.
No,
that
you
are
can't see those.
Muted.
You can't see.
Wait. I want to see it.
No, you can't. You gotta be a moderator in the chat.
Yeah.
We gotta get you a blue name in the chat, and then you can see those. But they half the time we get, like, you guys see us get stuck on air, it's because somebody said something in the chat that is just like, okay, what are we supposed to do with this? So
I mean, it's funny, but it's not PG for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, it was that crazy?
Oh man.
No, that one wasn't too bad. That one wasn't too bad. But some of them are, yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, where are these people going? Why is that what's on your mind right now? Is usually what I ask myself when I see some of these chat questions. But hey,
Can't stop.
This gold trade is starting to continue to sell here. Did not trail me out there.
All right. I haven't seen a good one yet. I haven't seen a good question yet.
Here's one. And I'm gonna air Ben. I'm gonna take your question. The question was, what was your one piece of advice on how to get to your level? What I'm gonna ask you, Karabi, is what is it? Do you think there's a personality trait that you have that makes you a successful trader, or is it something that can be taught?
Is this stream PG?
PG-13.
PG-13. Go ahead, you say it.
Not giving a crap. Like when you like
Okay.
when you remove yourself from like the trade emotionally, just detach yourself. That's when my like life changed, honestly.
Yeah.
You guys saw me in the position today. I did not care. People are like, "Yo, Kirby, what about if news comes out?" Bro, I don't really care.
Fact.
Like
Yep.
anything can happen.
Yeah. Just accept it. You put on the trade, you put on the risk, you accept the risk before you even put the trade on, and then you can just let it work. And if the next time you want to say not giving a shit, you can say that. That's fine.
Yeah, you can say that. I mean,
I don't really care. Yeah, exactly.
one
just like that.
of my favorite books is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, by Mark Manson, and it really is about that. It's all in your head, Not a lot of people could hold like you did today. 2 minis long for 200 points, right? They've already taken profits at like 20 points.
Yeah.
to not care about money, using it as a tool rather than, yeah. Anyway, great stream. Thanks for hopping on, Coach Jay. I know you weren't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You filled up your gas tank for $90 and came, hopped on there.
Hey, we made it back. We made it back on stream. I did trail the gold trade, so out for one at 39s. The rest of it trailed down to 43s. If we get down to 45.04, I'll be out of this full trade. But good stuff, guys.
Nice. I'm gonna let this trade run a little bit. I know I said I'm gonna show you on air. I'm in the trade. I'm short from 149. I'm down. I'm red right now. Net basically break even. I'm gonna let this trade play out a little bit more. I'll probably close it all the way out if we get down to here to like 110. I'm looking for possibly like this to become resistance. We'll see how it goes. So I'll be on tomorrow morning for Fast Markets, 9:30 a.m. Central. Any last words before we take it off, Robbie?
Thank you guys for inviting me. It was super fun. Shout out Dakota. Shout out Jay. Legends. Thank you guys. Seriously.
Appreciate it.
Stuff,
Oh,
man.
it's good. It's good. Maybe we have you on more often. Even if it's just chill and we're not trading here. So
Yeah, when we're away from all-time high, I'll definitely get some trades in.
I don't know. We'll see you next year. We'll see you next year.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
All right, guys. Peace out.